Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here and you've never seen me before, my name is Empress of Sunlight Tarot, and I'm a tarot reader here on YouTube as well as on TikTok. And today I will be performing the June predictions reading, okay, for June 2026 for the Fire Sign Collective. That is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you are a fire sign or have really strong fire sign in your chart, then this reading will be for you. Do keep in mind that time, gender, and energy are all fluid, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. This also is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, it should resonate to you in some way, shape, or form for the month of June 2026. Now, I already shuffled and channeled, and I will say this, fire signs, you guys have such a huge message of like some type of soul mate divine counterpart union. Okay, I saw the Two of Cups, I saw the Seven of Swords paired together with Judgment. So this can definitely be a past person, because with Judgment I saw the Six of Cups. So this is a past person, past life person, or something in regards to like someone that you've energetically been connected to is going to resurface for you here. And I feel like it's something that you don't see coming, okay, because of that Seven of Swords. Now there also was a symbolism of proposals and birth. So some of you guys could be getting married around this time. Some of you guys could be giving birth to a child, maybe trying to, you know, procreate life around this time. If it isn't literal birth, it could definitely just be like birthing a new cycle or a new chapter between you and another person, okay? Weddings or rings could be significant. There was also this energy of maybe looking into schooling or some type of education for like better employment as well. I get that. But I think overall your month of June is going to be really successful. So we're going to kind of tap into that here. Okay, so we're going to start off with your angels and aura. Okay, cutting the deck for you first, fire signs. Your opening your opening oracle, you guys have See the Humor, card number 33. Okay, it says perspective, wisdom, playful, and levity. I don't even know if I said that right, but there is symbolism of two dogs here playing a card game. Is it a card game? These may be cards. These look like oracle cards or something, but regardless of what it is here, okay, I feel like you are being guided to see the good and what's coming in for you this month. Not to think too heavily, right? The month of June, for the most part, plays into that Gemini energy. And so Geminis have this playful, childlike energy to them already. And so I feel like they want you to kind of embody that energy of like not taking things too seriously or not taking things to heart or looking at the whimsical things about life around this time rather than being so serious all the time. Okay, so this month you may actually find yourself being a bit more laid back in a sense. Okay, now your Shaman Dreams oracle, fire signs, you guys have card number 38 with many masks with authentic self. Okay, so you could find yourself maybe playing a lot of different roles this month, or finding yourself trying to really discover who you truly are. I feel like this would be a great time out of the year, but for this month I feel like this is a great time for you to really self-discover, right? Really figure out who you are and who you want to be, right? And I feel like for a lot of you, you may be taking on a lot of different roles or responsibilities where you're gonna have to like wear different hats or wear different masks for certain situations or certain like environments or things like that. But I feel like this month you're going to definitely find yourself feeling more like yourself, okay? Feeling more like, you know what, I like this energy. This is something that I want to embody more of. And I feel like you're going to try to carry that out throughout the month. Now, your finance and career oracle, I kind of wanted to see what you guys were going to get when it comes to like your money and your finances. And you guys have people skills. Okay, symbolism of pineapple. It says you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counselor, salesperson, or a head of a company. Okay, so something about the way you work or navigate, maybe something you do for work, requires people skills, right? Learning how to talk to people or connect to different groups of people, right? It does look like you have a really strong, a really good way of connecting to people of all ages, races, cultural backgrounds, differences, whatever the case may be. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're gonna find this very, very useful in your finance and career life around this time. You may even find yourself like in sales, if you do sales, or if you're trying to get into sales. Some of you could be looking to be maybe like a counselor, because you may have like a lot of experience in a lot of different things that a lot of different people can relate to in some way. But you could also find yourself like being, once again, like in a like leadership role or something in the lines of being able to communicate to the people. And I feel like it's a communication or like a correlation to people directly. This doesn't feel indirect. This feels like hands-on working with other energies. Okay. Now, we're going to get your fortune for the month of June 2026, fire signs. And you guys have card number 24 with patience. Okay, symbolism of an hourglass. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Yeah. This is that energy of like seeing the humor, right? Being able to be like, you know what? I don't want to rush anything. I don't want things to be forced upon me, and I don't want to force them upon myself, right? You're allowing yourself to sit in this feel-good energy of going with the flow of things here. You could definitely be practicing patience around this time as well. Learning to be more patient with like your abundance, about like your with like your journey, right? I feel like for a lot of you, maybe you feel like you're running out of time to do something, or something about time can feel very like precious. But even if that is the case, or even if you feel like you're not on the right timetable or something like that, Spirit wants you to trust the process of just being lighthearted. Stay in a lighthearted energy. Allow things to come when they're supposed to come, and not trying to force or rush things to happen. Okay? And lastly, your last opening oracle. Why can't I hold these cards? It's embarrassing. Okay. You have healing. Okay. It says your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing that you need with open arms and an open heart. Yeah, so you're definitely in a period of healing here. You could be stepping out of healing or stepping into a period of healing. That's possibly why you feel maybe things are moving too slow, or that you're not, I'm getting this energy that you feel like you're not where you need to be in your mind. Like, according to your expectations of where you need to be, I feel like you don't think that you are. And Spirit's like, no, you are. It's just your journey may take a little longer than you were expecting, but it's because you're trying to heal certain parts of you to establish to the new, right? And so with that being said, right, you're going to find yourself in this energy of, you know, needing to have patience or needing to see the glasses half full, rather than being pessimistic about where your journey lies and how long that period is going to take. So cutting the deck for you fire signs to see what's happening for the first like the beginning of the month for you for June. You guys have the Two of Swords with mental conflict. Okay, so you could definitely be feeling really guarded with something, or having a hard time being open-minded to something as well. Okay, what's going to be happening for you for the middle of the month? You guys have the Six of Swords with moving on. So this is a great energy, okay? Especially when you're starting the month with the Two of Swords, and finding your way to the Six of Swords, this is that mental healing. That is that energy of moving on, right? Finding a sense of like calmer waters, and your mind is stabilizing here, okay? And then towards the end of the month, you have the Five of Cups with emotional loss, okay? So you could definitely find yourself either getting over something, moving on from something. This could maybe be like a physical relocating of some sort. But I feel like this is coming to like this energy of recognizing that something isn't working or doesn't last or doesn't resonate with you. And it's like you're slowly, mentally and emotionally finding acceptance in it. Okay, this definitely could have been something that you were holding on to, or once again, like refusing to see or to like admit to yourself. But this could definitely be you finally coming into that period of healing. Okay, so we're gonna get the tarot to kind of break this down. We're going to start off with the Two of Swords and see why this is here. So Spirit, show me more for the Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here for the fire signs in the beginning of June 2026? Okay. Show me more for the Two of Swords. Okay, Page of Cups. In reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Wands. Nine of Wands. We've got 555 here. Okay. I also saw the number 1111 when we first started as well. But yeah, so looking at your energy so far for the beginning of the month here, Page of Cups, there's going to be some type of either emotional confession or an apology, or something small of an emotional gesture is going to be presented to you in the beginning of June. Okay, and with the Two of Wands, it's going to put you in this period of like, I don't know what to do with this. Or I don't know where this is going to go or how to handle this. And I feel like a lot of this is tied to how this makes you feel. How this makes you feel, which is why you look so conflicted here, is because it made you feel alone. It made you feel abandoned. It made you feel maybe unappreciative or left out in some way. And I feel like that caused, here with the Nine of Wands, a lot of discord. And I feel like this is a pattern. Whether it's with this energy or not, I feel like you're in this period of like, I've felt this way, or I've like, this made me feel this way on multiple occasions, or situations like this have made me feel this way on multiple occasions. And you could be in this energy of like, you're tired of going through the same thing. You're tired of going through the same cycles and, you know, staying to your lonesome, or feeling like you have to figure it out on your own. And because of that, that could have caused a lot of discord, either between you and this person / situation, or this has caused a lot of frustration with you internally. Okay, so I feel like you're understanding this now. During the beginning of June, right? Show me more for the Two of Swords. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse to the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever this is has emotionally drained you, or you've disconnected from this in some way because you want to keep your peace. You want to stay grounded. You want to stay connected in a very calm and mature manner. So it's like whatever kind of discord or challenge or tension that's been trying to make its way to you, or that you've constantly found yourself around, I feel like your energy of emotional dissatisfaction is the reason why you're like, you know what, no, I don't have to deal with this, or I don't have to put up with this in some type of way. Right? With the Queen of Pentacles, this is an energy that's very grounded. She does not force energy. She does not like try to control situations. She's in a really standstill position. Let me see. Yeah, King of Swords, Hair in reverse, and the Hermit. You could be dealing with another person or a couple of other people here that could just be very like distorted masculine energies here. Right? I kind of get your energy is the Queen of Pentacles, and you could be in between these two distorted masculine energies, right? And so with that being said, you keeping your peace, keeping your contentment, right, follows through with isolation, solitude, the Hermit, meaning you withdraw to find peace. You withdraw to find hope and grounding and sanctuary within yourself here, because with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you're not getting it from this energy or these energies. Now, I'm saying this can involve other people because you have two King suits, a Page suit, and you have the Five of Wands, which is all about discord and fighting. So definitely could find yourself in some arguments or disagreements in the beginning of June, fire signs, maybe with other people. But regardless, it does look like your energy has pulled back because you don't see an opportunity of growth. You don't see an opportunity of stability, and that's what you're looking for. That's your overall energy here. And you're going to remove yourself in order to find this. You're going to remove yourself in order to find more positive and grounding and stable connections or stable offers or energies that want to connect to you and not in a distorted way. So it does look like you are cutting yourself off from energies in the beginning of the month to find a sense of solitude and sanctuary. So good for you. Next, with the Six of Swords, we're going to see why this is here. Spirit, show me more for the Six of Swords. Why is this here for the fire signs in the middle of June? Six of Swords. Show me more for the Six of Swords. The Devil card. Capricorn energy to the Magician here in neutral. The Strength card in neutral. You got Capricorn, Aries, and Leo out so far. Temperance too. Jesus. Major arcanas back to back to back. Now we got Sagittarius. We've got all three fire signs out here with the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy. Yeah, the Three of Wands in reverse. So what I see from this for you, fire signs, is that there is a toxic, unhealthy, or outdated energy, person, experience, or environment around you that is preventing your growth, that is preventing your manifestations to come through. Okay, there's a blockage here. Okay, there's a blockage here. And I feel like a lot of you feel really bound to this in some way because for some reason, there's a part of you that feels like you won't succeed or you can't be confident without whatever this is. Okay, now that's going to resonate differently for everyone. But there is this really strong hold here with the Devil card that is preventing you from moving on, preventing you from finding peace and finding happiness and finding more calmer and stable energies. And with Temperance, which symbolizes patience, right? There's a lack of balance here in your energy, and I feel like you know this. Okay, now the reason why I read, if you guys are new and you never really seen me before, I do read neutrals because neutrals show me a transition, right? With tarot, I like to read it clockwise. So because these are sitting in this position, in a clockwise position, these can show up in the upright, which are beautiful energies. This is what you would like to have. So in my way of reading this here is that this blockage is preventing you from being in that like master manifestor position in a very confident and courageous way. Now, what you feel bound to can be, once again, a lot of different things, but I feel like for a lot of you, it's preventing your balance here. It's like you need to remove this one thing or let go of this one thing or this one person, this one job, this one environment, because with you holding on to it, you're lacking that optimism. Because you're holding on to it, not only is it keeping your energy out of whack, not only is it preventing your manifestation, not only is it stunting your growth and stripping you of confidence and courage, but it's also depleting your optimism in the future and in what's to come for you. Show me more for the Six of Swords here. Ace of Wands came out. Okay. Nine of Cups, yeah. You start to almost lose faith in your wish fulfillments. Ace of Wands to the Seven of Cups and the King of Wands. So I get here, now we have a King of Wands in reverse. So those are 3 out of 4 of the masculine suits of each element, and they're all in reverse, which no me gusta, I don't like that. But what this shows me here is that there's going to be some type of news or communication, possibly from a fellow fire sign, a distorted fire sign, a masculine distorted fire sign here. That's going to confuse you. Okay, I feel like it's going to bring a lot of confusion. Whatever they're going to say, whatever they're going to bring your way, whatever they're going to try to express to you, is definitely going to confuse you in some way. I feel like whatever they're trying to get you to see or get you to invest in, whatever they're trying to get you to see or get you to invest in here, is supposed to play on like your hopes and dreams rather than focusing on the reality of the situation or focusing on what actually is here. So I would be very weary of this. Okay. So this is what it's looking like for like the middle of June for you. And towards the end of June, we have the Five of Cups here with emotional loss. So we're going to see why this is here as well. So Spirit, show me more for the Five of Cups with emotional loss. Why is this here for the end of June for the Fire Sign Collective? Oh my gosh. Show me more for the Five of Cups with emotional loss. Why is this here? King of Pentacles. Hello. Now we've got the last King suit. It's the King of Pentacles, but it's in the upright, so this looks promising. But let's see. This could be your energy too. Let's see. Show me more for the Five of Cups. Why is this here? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Gosh, fire signs, you guys are finding yourselves around a lot of people this month. A lot of people. Okay, so clarifying the Five of Cups here for you, you have the King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles in neutral, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so King of Pentacles could be an earth sign, Taurus, Cap, Virgo. Doesn't have to be. This is a person. This could be a person or somebody of strong, stable wealth and security in your energy. Could be a boss. Doesn't have to. But there is, once again, a blockage here. Okay, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is all about that equal give and take. All right, that's why they have the symbolism of the scale right there with that Libra energy, because what you put out is what you get, right? What you give is what you get. So with this energy here, you could feel like things are not being properly, how should I say, reciprocated in some way. So you could definitely feel like there is a little bit of unfairness, or you can feel this energy either from this person or from your energy that's starting to, you know, unbalance itself in some way because something isn't being equally distributed here. With the Seven of Wands, you could definitely be trying to put up a fight towards this. I kind of get this energy of like fighting for someone to see your worth or to see your value in something or with something here. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse to the Queen of Swords, shows that not only is there a blockage towards your fortune, but there's this also that energy of a lack of change. So this could be an energy where you've been like fighting for this person to reciprocate, fighting for this energy to see your value in some way, and it never does, or it just hasn't. Okay, and if you can see, right, with this energy in reverse to the Queen of Swords, once again, another distorted energy here with the Queen of Swords in reverse. This could symbolize like blocked, like a blocking of energy, a blockage. This is why I said, you know, this could be a person's energy that could be blocking you from your growth or from your abundance here. But I also get that the lack of balance or the lack of abundance coming through here with the Wheel of Fortune could also tie to how you are mentally viewing this situation. Okay, so if you are trying to fight for your worth here, right, fighting for things to be reciprocated, that's where your energy is blocking itself. Because you shouldn't have to fight for energies to see your value. You shouldn't have to fight for people to understand you or to recognize you or commend you. And so you could be playing a part in that by trying to seek that validation or to seek that green light or accomplishment or recognition from these outside energies, or even if it's just from this one person or this one energy, which is why you're having a hard time seeing luck in that department. Show me more for the Five of Cups. Why is this here for the fire signs at the end of June? Yeah. So you got the Knight of Wands in reverse with the Four of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you're recognizing that this is an energy, right? Whether it's a person, a place, a thing, whatever noun this is, I feel like this is something that has no clear direction, okay? It can feel really impulsive, hot-headed, unorganized, not very strategic, and it can also come out very immature. And I feel like because of that, because you're recognizing that here, I feel like that's why you've pulled away with the Four of Cups. You're not engaging with this energy because you're focusing on self. You're prioritizing you. So even if this is like an emotional loss or a grief or a loss of some kind, it was a grief or a loss of something that had no true benefit to you. It's a grief or a loss of something that was only going to distract you from what you needed to focus on when it came to yourself. So, was it really a loss? So, this is the energy that I have for you, fire signs, for the month of June 2026. The angel numbers that I can see in your spread. Once again, when I started, I did see the number 1111. Okay. You do have the number 22 here. Okay. You also have... Oh, wait. Nope. Never mind. Yeah, you got the number 22. You got the number 1111. You also have... You also have 555 here, like I mentioned earlier. You guys could also be seeing the number 66. You could also be seeing the number 77. You could be seeing 999 as well. And that's about it as far as angel numbers. And then your zodiac signs present in your spread. Like we've already mentioned, you have Virgo, but you also have Capricorn, Aries, Leo, and Sag. So all 3 fire signs are here. And then you also have Sagittarius again. So, yeah. But this is what I have for you, okay, for your June 2026 reading. If this reading resonated to you in some way, shape, or form, be sure to let me know in the comment section down below. You guys can also like and share the video so this reaches the collective of other people that may need it. And you can also hit the subscribe button and click that notification bell so you guys are notified for every time that I post new YouTube videos. You guys can also follow me on TikTok for where I do live streams and post video content on there as well. So thank you all my beautiful fire signs for tuning in and watching. My name is Empress of Sunlight Tarot, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.